Yo, what's going on? Morning mindset reset out here, getting in some Mother Nature. Got my feet in the grass. We're doing some grounding. Try to pin down 5-10 minutes in the morning or at night and get outside and slow down. Got the sun in my eyes for about 5 or 10 minutes right as it was coming up. It's really good for your brain chemicals, your circadian sleep cycle, and feeling like you're not in a hurry. There's a lot more positive that comes out of getting outside and getting in the sun more than just vitamin D. If you follow me very long, you probably heard me mention it before, but just it makes you feel like you're not rushed, and it slows you down and starts to help improve your delicate electrical balance that gets so far away from Mother Nature with the fast paces of today's society and all the electronic technology and the fast-paced lifestyle. Why do we do a mindset reset every day? For survival mechanism, our brain is wired to make sure we don't die. So we could have 10 positive thoughts or things happen to us in a row in a day, but our brain holds on to things that are it's a fear, so that it's designed that way over millions of years to protect us. So we have to go towards resetting our mind. That's why we call it mindset reset, to start the day. Each day, just start to focus on the positive things that we could or should do. So let's go with food, the food that we eat, thoughts we think, exercise we get. Food first. Rule number 1 is that you're not going to lose weight, fat weight, water weight if you are consuming more calories than you're burning. You got to move a little bit more and you got to eat a little bit less. That's a golden rule, but it gets much deeper than that. So a lot of different levels, but that's the main rule. So let's do this. Let's cycle our calories down below maintenance for a day by eating just protein and veggie type carbs, fibrous vegetable type carbs and protein. Eat a little bit like a carnivore for one day. The next day, then add some starchy carbs, good sources, like oatmeals, rices, potatoes, bananas, quinoa, fruit, breads and pastas for some people. Let's stay away from the junk carbs that people crave, like the processed cakes and candies and ice creams and sweets. Just cycle your carbs, which is cycling your calories every other day. Let's do that starting today. Thoughts you think. Most of us feel like we're so rushed, and I know I do in the past. So let's slow down and calm ourselves down a little bit. Let's do a breathing technique that feels really, really good. It does a few positive things for us, but it slows us down. It's called 4 square breathing. For 4 to 5 seconds, you're going to breathe in slowly through the nose. And then after 4 or 5, I like to make the square with my hand like this. So breathing in for 5 seconds. Hold your breath with the breath in, and then hold it for 5 seconds. And then let it out for 5 seconds. Hold your breath with your air out and breathe in. Hold it. Hold your breath with your air in your lungs for 5 seconds. And then let it out for 5 seconds. Hold your breath with your air out. When you're holding your breath with your air out for 5 seconds, and then at the top, when you're holding your air with your breath in your lungs for 5 seconds, it feels tranquil, quiet, peaceful, and I feel calm. So that's 4 square breathing. Over time, you can lengthen out to 6, 7, 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. But there's 4 different phases to it. Breathing in for the amount of time, holding your air with your breath in for the same amount of time, and then exhaling slowly for the same amount of time, and then holding your breath with your air out. Try 4 square breathing to calm you down. And there's some positive things. A guy by the name of Wim Hof talks about the positive effects of holding your breath with your air in your lungs for a certain amount of time, and then holding your breath with your air out of your lungs. Your body has more carbon dioxide in your lungs. It sort of has to do things as you extend that out for 15, 20, 30 seconds at a time. It's called 4-square breathing. Exercise you get. When I was young, I used to be able to take a lot of caffeine and work out intensely and do a sprint cardio in the morning. At this season of my life, I'm assuming that many of you who support me and follow me and are friends with me are maybe in the same 45 to 55, 60-year-old age bracket. I'm 55. It seems that I need, and it feels right, just to do some light movement in the morning, some stretching, some breathing, some power walking. So calm stuff in the morning just to get the juices flowing. And then later in the day, then I can intensify and do resistance training, body weight exercises, trying to slow the rep speed down, trying to go to failure, resist-a-bands, body weight, light dumbbells and barbells. I have a few machines in my club, the Transformation Station, not a lot. I never have. As a full-time personal trainer for 20 years, you don't need a lot of machines. A lot of the clubs, fitness clubs, have been shut down. Some people are wanting to go back with, tons of people in there, like a Lifetime Fitness, LA Fitness, so they have minimal equipment. You can get the job done with minimal equipment. Light movement in the morning, more intense stuff later in the afternoon after we've woken up. So there's my ideas today for Mindset Reset. Remember, something good that could come out of the quarantine and the shutdown and all this stuff is we have a little bit more time. Let's be useful with that time. Look in the mirror and feel the pain. Pain is a signal that we need to change. It's not necessarily bad news. It's actually good news if you listen to the pain and you make an adjustment. Mental and emotional pain, or even physical pain. Don't look at the pain as a huge negative. That'd be a loser mindset. Be self-responsible, listen to the pain, and see what changes we need to make. Last thing I want to leave you with is people are, trying to do something with food. They're trying to do something with exercise, trying to do something with mindset to lose weight and to become more fit. One time a week, I need you to do this. I need you to get a Taylor's tape measure, a soft cloth tape measure, and measure your waistline at the navel, parallel through to the floor, right through the navel. Let your air out. You can measure it by yourself. Look to the side in a mirror and measure your waistline, because if you're doing some of these tips that I'm giving you, your scale weight can stay the same. And do it once a week at the same time of the day, Sunday morning at the same time. So you got the same amount of water in you, same amount of food, same amount of, your digestive tract has the same amount of food in it. Your elimination system is the same. Once a week, the same time of the day, the same day of the week, to see how that waistline changes. Measure it in 1/16 of an inch. It's the smallest increment on the tape measure. That way you can know if you had a good week or not with your weekly plan. If you're gonna cycle your carbs or whatever food plan that you do, they all can work. They might not be the best choice for you, the best diet, but they will work. And then if you listen to the signals your body's telling you, how your energy is, how your waistline changes or doesn't change, then you can make adjustments to what kind of eating plan is better for you, because we're all individuals. So those are some tips. There's a lot of ideas in there. Pull the trigger on a few of them. Measure your waistline. Don't just go by the scale weight every day. It fluctuates. It's too much information. Once a week, measure your waistline, get a scale weight, write it down, and then you can start to find out what's working for you and what's not working. I love you. More importantly, you need to grow towards loving yourself. That's super important. And then you can start to become a better person for yourself and those around you. You do have the power to change to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Comment below if you like this video, any questions or any ideas of what you would like me to shoot in the future. Make it a great day.